Glorious day to you, my friends. Yekata athatara arasani turuto. Welcome to day number 28 of being, blissful existence, nurturing, illuminating, and nurturing grace, glory, gleefulness. Niyarata atitsa sahayarata. Where for 144 days we're going to be breathing, chanting, and spending time with our inner being. And maybe, just maybe, our inner being is going to reveal things to us. We're going to be spiraling up this great pyramid to the edge of the matrix, poking our head through the hub of the dharma chakra, using the Eye of Providence and viewing this reality from a divine perspective. From a divine awareness. And for the first 55 days, since we're using the golden spiral, the Fibonacci sequence, the first 55 days we're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. And then for the second half, we're using Om Ahung. Drew blinked there for a second. They just want to jump right in to talk about resonation. Our inner being. Yep, they want to talk about manifestation. They want to talk about the real law of attraction. And our resonation. Each of us has our own unique frequency. The frequency of our inner being. The frequency of the themes we wish to explore during this life. Also, continuation of themes that we wish to explore from our previous lives. They all go into our auric field and our resonation. But let's keep it simple. Keep it spiritually simple. The KISS method. And let's just say our inner being has a particular frequency. Just like FM radio, we dial in to whatever it is, 95.6, whatever it is on the FM dial, our frequency modulation. And everything that we think of, and everything that we say, and everything that we do is modulated. We just add. So our frequency is a sine wave, and everything that we think causes disturbances. We just add the frequency of the thought onto our base frequency, our frequency of our inner being. And this is sent out to the universe. Interacts with all other vibrations that are out there as well. And not like there's a difference between our thoughts, our words, and our actions on our frequency, but how they interact with other people. Our thoughts don't necessarily interact with other people. They influence our words and our actions towards other people, so people understand that. Besides being psychic and being able to read somebody's energy field, our thoughts affect our energy field and the frequency in our energy field and all the fluctuations of vibration in our energy field. Kasuta. Sisi akasa atakatita atarshahiku uruhutursha. So the light language here is functioning for two purposes. One, they're talking to me through what they want to say, but they're also talking to you with this light language. And they're talking to you on a resonance and harmonic level. So you interpret, you listen to the light language, let it do its thing. Your inner being is listening to the vibration, and your inner being is going to derive its own meaning from it. You, as an individual and a conscious mind, will derive a feeling, derive meaning, like it can come in as a knowing, but it can also come in as you're listening and interpreting as well. The gift of interpreting light language will come to you when you're ready. Okay, so resonation, harmonization, and think of yourself as a musical instrument, okay, with many strings on it. And each string has its own bass frequency. When you pluck it, it vibrates and it sends out a frequency, a note. It's really resonating with multiple notes, but if we, like on a guitar, if you put your finger on a fret in between, there are certain frets that cause other strings to vibrate, to resonate, because it's on a harmonic resonation, okay? So they just start vibrating on their own. When we hear something, a message that our inner being resonates with, we light up, we feel it, we feel this resonation inside of us. This is our compass. There are also great orators, great speakers that can motivate us this way. They can also rile us up by having us focus on certain emotional triggers or emotional things that we have. It's up to us to decide whether this is a good resonation or not a good resonation. That's where our conscious mind comes in as well. But we can feel the motivation of what's going on, what they're trying to communicate with, and we can jump on the bandwagon or we don't have to jump on the bandwagon. It's the same thing when we're listening to anybody else out there speak, whether they're being spiritual or not. We resonate with the idea or we don't. Kiyata. Okay, where are we going? So ututu uhushaya asa kichi otu ara anahasi ikichitis atakariak. Okay, thank you. No urasahayata. So our inner being has its frequency, and the themes that we wish to explore in this life govern our vibration, our core resonation. There we go. If we're in alignment with everything else that is in this series, our truest in the highest source of consciousness, this vibration is of awareness and peace, tranquility, bliss, harmony. These themes that we wish to explore in this life govern our resonation and how we receive messages and how, we like it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I feel it in here. And when we truly resonate with something, water is life, my friends, our inner being is singing along with it. When we learn to live in and with our inner being, when we harmonize with our inner being, maybe that's the title of today's video. I don't know. When we align our chakras, harmonization is alignment. They're just different terminology. And this alignment is this harmonization with our inner being, our true authentic self. But we're acknowledging that we're human. We're going to think contrasting thoughts. We're going to speak contrasting words. We're going to perform contrasting actions, which contributes to our energy field. Which is why we practice, which is why we gently tune our vibration. Instead of just, I know I'm free, so I am free. And we can jump in there anytime we want. We can jump out anytime we want. And if we're easy on ourselves, when we realize we're out of alignment, we can jump back in with our breath, with our mindset, with a decision. And when we align, we are harmonizing all of our chakras, all of our ideas. We're unifying, harmonizing, bringing in our karmic imprint into stability, where, thank you, where they're just ideas of energy. Instead of them controlling our vibration, they're merely influencing. We can be aware of our karmic imprint. So that this karma, one sage talked about karma, and we can only deal with karma in relation to circumstance. If the circumstance doesn't present itself, this karma is just here, and it doesn't do anything for us. It's not relevant. It's there. And it either can influence our life, or we can deal with it when the time is ready. Spirit is only going to let us know about this karmic imprint and how to deal with it when the time is right. No matter what we want, or we're in Manipura, our solar plexus, no matter what we want to make happen, or what we think we need to happen based on our emotions in Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, our wants and needs, are they really wants and needs? Do we really want it? We can check in with our resonation. Do we really resonate with it? Do we really need it? Or is it filling an emotional need? Or is this want also filling an emotional need? Or is it alleviating a fear? When we interact with the universe, when we ask for something, when we're manifesting, what we give out to the universe is what we get back. It's all based on our vibration and how much swing in our vibration of our core vibration is happening because of our emotions, because of our wants and needs, because of all the activity in all the chakras, because of life. Are we upset? Are we stable? Are we in denial? Are we residing in our truth? Are we being the righteous ruler of our reality? Or are we just grasping at straws? All those things. Our inner being is still interacting with spirit. This magical aspect that we don't understand. This ineffable. And it's still guiding us properly. So let's not doubt that. Because our inner being is... I love the way Abraham Hicks talks about it. Our inner being, our source within, is so proud of us. Where we are right now, no matter how much we're judging ourselves, no matter how much we're feeling guilty, or shameful, or experiencing grief, or being fearful. We are exactly where we wanted to be, where we planned on being. Whether we understand it up here or not, we're right here, we're right now, we're experiencing everything that we wish to experience. We're 100% successful. And this is what this true law of attraction is about. We're always 100% successful. Because what we give out to the universe is what is returned, is what we get back. We're in total control of what we receive. If we change what we send out, we can get something else back. But let's not worry about what we're sending out. Okay? Because if we're worried about sending out anything, that's the trap of manifestation. This is new manifestors when they start coming online and becoming conscious of the law of attraction. Oh, let's not say that because that's going to attract the wrong thing. Well, that's a self-defeating mindset because you just attracted it. And you brought in worry and discord to your environment, to your vibration. But you can say, I just did. Or, right then and there, I can think of, let's turn this magic wand around. A wound, yes. Water is life, my friends. Or we can turn the magic wand around. And we can say, universe, this is what I'm manifesting right now. Zip, zip, zap. Okay? And then it's given in our vortex instantaneously because what we send out is what we get back. The consistency is this devotion of vibration and the gentle tuning of our vibration, alignment, harmonization, kisihikuturu, resonance. And when we use the positive aspect of the magic wand, so let's talk about positive and negative for a moment. We can view the situation. Our inner being, consciousness itself, does not know about hot, doesn't know the difference between hot and hot. Okay? And we only know hot because we know cold. Okay? So these opposites contrast, they're contrasting vibrations. They're contrasting temperatures. That's it. And the second law of thermodynamics, they're going for stasis. They're going for harmonization. If they bring these two ideas together or the two physical elements together, the hot goes to the cold until both of them are the same temperature. And we can talk about entropy where everything's going to stasis. Doesn't matter. We're a vibration. We send it out. It's given into our vortex, as Abraham Hicks likes to call it. And what meditation does, when we slow things down, when we slow our breath down, when we slow the thoughts in our mind down, when we get into the awareness, the full awareness of breath, whether we use mantra, any chant, any tool of the mind besides awareness of the breath, advanced forms of meditation are, I'm no longer even aware of the breath. I'm only aware of this state of bliss. Where we're just solely focused on this, the state of the state, for lack of a better term, the state of awareness, where we're not necessarily aware of anything either, which is the wisdom, the Om, of the emptiness, the A, and this Hung, this unity of the two, we're not even aware that they're in unity. We're in awareness of the emptiness. That's it. So our resonation is given to us when we're in meditation. Things are slowing down. We're creating less time, is one way to look at it. Our energy field slows down, which was one experiment I did with my nephew Ryan years ago. He's got this grand gift that he sees energy flowing. It's just simply amazing. And I sat there and I said, well, let's play. Because he's talking about seeing the energy of trees and how some trees are glowing and some trees are not. And I'm going, okay. So watch my energy field while I dive and sit right into meditation. And so I sat there and I just went, and I went in. And I went to the peace and simply breathed. And I went to the peace. And then he described what my energy field went through. That everything just slowed down and I got it, well, he says it came to a complete halt where just the energy in the aura was just there. He can see each individual photon in my energy field, and he thought that was really cool. But when we slow it all down, when it slows down, we are creating. If you've ever seen the videos of how the mass of an object, a mass of a planet, warps space and time. To me, we're creating this attraction point, this very dense attraction point, where things just fall straight to us. It falls down the slope of space and time, it falls down the slope of our vortex into our reality. Based on our resonance, based on our harmonics, but when we bring ourselves into this peace, our vibration raises. We're slowing down the changes of the vibration. Whether it's speeding up the vibration so it harmonizes with more things, because harmonization is just the intersection of when this two waves meet along the alignment axis. Or we can slow it down so that it's, imperceptible. The amplitude of the wave comes into alignment. That's it. The amplitude, the height, the power, we can say, but it's the energy change which is really the amplitude. And the more we're in alignment, the more we're in alignment with everything, the more we harmonize with everything. Which is why getting overly excited about what we consider as the wrong vibration, if we don't think of it as right or wrong, then it reduces the intensity of our energy field. There's a difference between the contrasting energy and amplifying the shadow side, the blockers of our chakras, or we can, this scintillating energy of what we wish to create. The more we meditate and meditate on ideas, these new meanings show up for us. Real meanings that our inner being resonates with and aligns with. And it doesn't matter if other people resonate with this idea. There's many times that we do want confirmation from other people, that we want reinforcement from the outside, which is okay, as long as we trust our inner being as well, and how it resonates along with the ideas. I love confirmation of what I receive from Spirit, just like everybody else. That's what builds our reinforcement into Spirit and the messages that we're receiving, or the visions, or whatever it is. When empaths come online, or when new Reiki practitioners start to practice by placing their hands, we let go. The energy goes where it needs to go and does what it needs to do. There's so many seeds of letting go that are in the classes of Reiki, where we set our mindset that we're the channel. It's the energy that's doing the work. That helps us let go, helps us not have our mind influence where the energy's going. And then once we start listening, we'll know whether we place our hands because our mind, our ego says to place it there, versus our intuition, which is feeling the energy, feeling the resonance of the body. Over time, we learn to understand that. But this is a growing process of listening to Spirit, listening to the energy field, feeling the energy. By listening, by putting the hands out, we can feel the resonance of this person. We can feel the different resonations, the different energy patterns when we move our hands. And our intuition just says, stop. Allow the energy to flow there. I don't know why I'm stopping, but I'm stopping. I don't know what this energy is doing. I don't need to know. My intuition said stop. I stop. When my intuition says go, move my hand to the next spot. Sometimes I jump all the way somewhere else. During the conversation with clients afterwards, it's, what did you feel? What did you notice? And how do you feel now? See, that's the most important thing, is how do you feel now? That's what this law of attraction really is all about. How do you feel now? That's what getting into alignment is about. How do you feel now? Our emotions are our guidance system. Is it our egoic emotion? Is it our triggers that are causing this? Is it our wants and needs? I need that, I need that, I need that. Or is it, I want to try that. I want to experience that. I want to do that. I want to set a goal and I want to attain the goal. It's like with your friends. Am I with my friends because they make me feel better? Hopefully, that's why they're friends. But is it dependent? Is it codependent? Or is it, oh, I love interacting with you because not only you just make me vibrate. I resonate with what you say, how you are, your interactions. It excites me. Sometimes this state of awareness, this deep meditation, people talk about dispassion and non-attachment. Yes, great ideas. And when we gently tune our vibration, we'll understand what this dispassion means. We'll understand what this true non-attachment means. To me, with friends, non-attachment is, I know my friends have their own life. They have their own path. They're pursuing their needs. And when we align again in some future point in time, do we resonate? Do we still resonate? Are you exploring the same themes that I'm exploring? And can we create awesomeness? But our mindset is, it is what it is. Do I enjoy spending time with this friend? Or this job? Or these clients? Does not matter. Do we resonate? Are we doing it for, oh, I just need the money? Or is it, this is bringing out my joy. This is my joy. Besides, it is bringing out my joy. So this resonation, learning to trust our own vibration, our level of excitement, our this interaction with spirit, which is our inner being. But I like calling it spirit because it's this part of this ineffable. We can't describe really what it is, so let's just call it something. Let's call it spirit, because nobody knows what really spirit means. Besides this unknown thing where I'm attributing getting information from, because it's coming here and it's coming up. I can think of it as it's coming from the outside. Interestingly, there was a video that I didn't click on YouTube. The message was, God comes from above, not from within. And it's like, dude. And we can think that God or consciousness comes from above. Excellent, excellent. How are we then going to try to bridge the gap? How are we going to alleviate this separation? And yes, and maybe some of the words that come out of that expression, that God is above, or everyone else is above, is to help keep us humble. That's excellent. That's a good thing. Keep our ego in check. And because thinking that we're godlike, as a part of is a function of our ego, our mind. And this idea of separation is a function of our mind. Which is why everybody talks about harmony and joy. Excellent. But bringing more of this God energy, which is love, into our awareness and into our lives. What's wrong with that? And since this is love, our love center, why wouldn't God live there? Why can't I invite God into this idea of my home, in my heart, and allow God to educate me on alignment, on vibration, on love, on wisdom, on anything. If that works for you, excellent. Excellent. It works for me. And the idea of angels or spirit or higher dimensional beings, ETs, it doesn't matter who it is. If they're aligned with my core vibration, They're invited in to share wisdom. So let us meditate. I invite you to relax. Whether you lie down, sit, or sit in seated meditation, comfort and ease will help us relax and allow the breath to work, allow the chant to work, and allow our inner being to shine. Let us focus awareness on our breath. As we slowly lengthen and deepen our breath, as we listen to the sound of our breath, and are aware of the sound of our breath. Let us take our left hand and place it on our chest. As we feel the impact of our breath. Can we feel the vibrations of our breath? Can we feel the resonation of our breath? Now simply awareness of the resonation of our breath. Awareness of the sensations of our breath. Awareness of breath. Whatever these sensations are, could be emotions, could be temperature, could be the rising and falling, could be the subtle vibrations. Could be tangles. Could be electricity. Could be the ebb and flow of energy. What are you aware of? Now dropping the hand and letting go of observation, letting go of awareness as we switch the focuses to our heart center. Allowing the breath to be natural. Returning control of our breath to our inner being, our subconscious, to our autonomic nervous system. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. Our core vibration and the fluctuations of our core vibration. And every breath that we take fans the flames of our holy fire and increases our bright light. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to observe. You are this holy fire. You are this bright light. There are no courses to take. There is nothing to remember. You simply are. You are simply being. And through this being, everything is perfect. Everything already is perfect. Everything already is complete. Let us continue this isness. Let us continue this being through the meditation that starts out with one Aum. That also chants Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times. Where the Koshi chime at the end lets us know when we're on the last one. Where this being simply transitions. Again with one Aum. Where this being receives a gentle reminder to switch the chant. Where this being simply transitions with one I-ing. Where this being simply chants Om Om 36 times. Where this being where this Koshi chime at the end lets this being know we're at the last one. Where this being concludes with one I-ing. Let our being take one breath for Aum. Let our being breathe in to chant. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme
Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Mani Padme Hum. Om 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 Mani Padme Hum.
Inner breath in for Aum. Being aware that the chant is switching to Om Hum. Inner breath in for Aying. Inner breath in to chant. Om Hum. Om Hum. Om Om Inner breath in for Aying. Stay here for as long as you like. Maybe even pause the video or go back in the video to spend more time in the energy. When you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe invite in gentle movements. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 28. Or is it 29? I don't know. Of being, blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. I encourage you to journal to capture what you are aware of, what you experienced, what you observed, however you want to see it. They reminded me, be easy on yourselves during the chanting, during the breathing. You will swallow at the wrong time. You will start to chant at the wrong time. You will breathe at the wrong time. You will hiccup. I messed up so many times. We just pick up with the next one. It's as simple as that. And the other thing they want to talk about, first of all, my inner being was so amused at the chimes that go off during the third eye. Like little light bulbs going off, like the angels are singing on what we're aware of, both inside and outside of us, of what we think is separate outside of us and what's going on inside. The little light bulbs, the chimes going, aha, you see that? To me, that's curious. Maybe go back and listen to those chimes go off during the third eye. It's amusing. It's amusing to me. What our insight is showing us. Contrast and triggers. Triggers are just yet another form of contrast that we're experiencing. And when we experience contrast, whether it's anger, fear, doubt, anything overly emotional, this emotional distress, we don't like it. This shame, this guilt, this grief, or when we're experiencing lies from anyone else or even ourselves, that's humbling. The reminder from Abraham Hicks is that our inner being sees it a different way and can offer us a different viewpoint that is not of contrast. That our inner being sees it differently. And again, let us be easy on ourselves when we're experiencing this contrast. Is it because somebody else said something? Can we observe and not attach to what they're saying? Can we invite ourselves to not be triggered by it? Triggers are this almost instantaneous, like somebody pulled the trigger on a gun, that we're instantaneously triggered into this emotional state of, I don't want that, let's keep that away. Whether it's avoidance or the fight or flight. When we're experiencing this now, let us honor ourselves. At a different point in time, maybe we reflect upon what our inner being says about our triggers and those emotional distress points. What is this inner being saying about it? What is this new viewpoint? Trying to do something with children, my grandchildren, specifically, when maybe it's my expectations, but still I notice myself getting triggered over, can we sit down and not touch everything while we're trying to eat a meal together? Whether it's my expectations or a triggering of mine that gave me time or opportunity to go within and see, why am I really triggered on that? Can I not attach to it? Can I observe it? Can I engage differently? Or can I just leave it up to the parents to let them do their thing with their kid? There's so many other things with our triggers that we have. And it's interesting. Interesting when someone else is triggered by, doesn't matter what it is, by our actions and what we're doing when we think it's in our bliss and someone else is triggered. Can we not take it personally? What are the invitations from our inner being in those situations? Maybe that's it. Maybe my inner being just said to wisdom, my need to fix the situation, my perceived need of fixing the situation of children running around when they should be, I'm shooting on my grandchildren, when they should be sitting down and eating a meal and not touching everything. And maybe it's an invitation for communication. What I expressed to a friend recently when they were triggered is, well, communication is a two-way street. If you have expectations on me, let me know. I know how to be an adult. I know how to engage in that conversation instead of canceling awesomeness because you got triggered. But that's okay. That's their experience. If I know, maybe I can. But what are the interactions that we as a human being can do that's non-enabling and engaging into communication? Yeah, we can all come up with general terms right now, but in this situation, what are we going to do? Are we listening to our inner being? Are we residing with our inner being? Are we resonating with our inner being? Are we allowing the resonation of our inner being to influence our ears, to influence our eyes, to influence our feeling, our senses? We shall see, won't we? Need to go urutu utur artakahasa ekaya asa atutu urhana tatita. One last gentle reminder they just said to me here. When they're being triggered or when they're acting out of their own innocence, like grandchildren, they're interested in it. They want to touch it. Yes. And the part of being a child and growing up is learning to listen to the impulses, but be objective on them. What is how do we navigate society? There are learning opportunities. Some people call it teachable moments. And what are these? When can we be easy on ourselves? Can we be easy on the other person? When they're expressing they're being triggered, it's about them. So that's an opportunity for us to listen, or it's an opportunity for us to avoid that situation. No, this is not the conversation I wanted to have. No. Which is totally okay. We all get to decide in that moment when that happens. And, how do we interact at that point? And some of these conversations we can have. Some of these we can observe. Only by spending time with our inner being will allow us to gently tune our vibration, to not get on our case about the contrast we're experiencing, whether we're witnessing it or whether we're experiencing it. Allowing our inner being to guide us, to observe, to receive the messages. Allows us to resonate with our inner being, allows us to gently tune our vibration, allows us to spiral up this great pyramid. And although all these other things with the imagery they gave us, grandiose ideas of poking our head through the dharma chakra and using the Eye of Providence, sounds a lot like a goal. We're just going to breathe, we're going to chant. And our inner being's going to do this gentle tuning. Our inner being is going to be doing all the walking up and around and spiraling up this great pyramid. That's the easy way. One step at a time. One breath at a time. One chant at a time. Kisi'ata ataras isho uku urhatata. Okay, so I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Nikatata arhasai koto husha isanaka arhatata. So, shine on, sitoro takareta, with and from your inner being. Allow your inner being to shine on. And make it a great day. Hasito ucha atakarata hasika. Because why would you leave it up? Why would you leave it up? Why would you leave it up to anyone else with what they say, with what they think, with what they do, with their finger on the trigger? We don't have to be triggered. We can listen to our inner being and how it wants to make today great. Skahayator, this now great. Because our practice begins now. And our being is always now. Iskahatakara ishohotoro ashahake itara hisa anahyakata.